Memphis-Shelby County Schools. I'm Dr. Kenesha L. Moore, your psychology postdoctoral fellow at the Family Care Clinics. And today, the doctor is in with facts about self-talk. Stop for a moment and think about what you said to yourself today. Was it kind and uplifting? Or was it harsh and hypercritical? How did you feel after having this inner dialogue with yourself? Were you ready to take on the challenges of the day? Or did you want to sulk in miseries from your past or be paralyzed with fear for the future? Now take a minute to assess the space around you. Nothing in your vicinity changed, did it? But I'd be willing to bet that your mood did, and it was all because of what you told you about yourself. The conversations that we have with ourselves can be referred to as self-talk. They are vital because our thoughts are the sources of our emotions and mood, and they strongly influence our behaviors. Those inner conversations can be destructive or beneficial, and they impact our feelings about ourselves and our responses to life's events. So Dr. Moore, explain to me a bit more about self-talk. Gladly. Self-talk is a combination of conscious thoughts and unconscious beliefs and biases. It provides a way for the brain to process and interpret daily experiences and has been thought of by some scholars as the script we use to frame our lives. When it's positive, it can calm fears and significantly boost confidence. The issue is that human nature isn't prone to positive self-talk. We as human beings tend to easily and unconsciously engage in the negative through self-criticism and rumination. Rumination? Now, Dr. Moore, what is that? Well, rumination is similar to overthinking, where we replay the same upsetting thoughts and events over and over again. Oftentimes, these thoughts are about moments from the past, present, or future that we have no control over. And while thinking through a problem can be useful, constant rumination makes it more likely to experience anxiety or even depression. And ain't nobody got time for that. So let that stuff go, y'all. Again, not only do we ruminate, but we tend to focus on negative aspects of ourselves. Imagine this. The holiday season has recently ended, and it's starting to get warmer outside. You've been invited to an outing, and you have the perfect outfit from last spring that you never got a chance to wear. You put it on, it's a bit snug, but you can still fit it. Rather than focusing on having the outfit, not having to spend extra money, still being able to wear the outfit, and how much fun the outing will be, human nature would go directly to the negative, having thoughts like, I'm too big for this outfit. Look at these rows. No wonder I can't get a date. Why can't I just lose weight? It's impossible. I'm a sloth. I'm not going to this outing. And boom, just like that, you've destroyed your confidence and kept yourself from having a fun experience. That negative self-talk created this snowball effect where one small negative thought turned into a huge negative belief. We as people walk around with these self-deprecating beliefs all day, and the problem is that this negative self-talk typically does not reflect reality. Yet, it wrongfully convinces us that we aren't good enough and can never get better, which can leave us frozen in self-absorption and inaction. And that's tough. So if the human tendency is to think negatively, can issues with self-talk even be remedied? Great question, and the answer is yes. Even harsh self-talk can be effectively challenged and improved. Becoming consciously aware of its role is the first step. Spend a few days listening closely to your inner thoughts. Ask yourself, am I being supportive of me? Am I being critical or negative? Would I be comfortable saying these thoughts to a loved one? Am I overreacting? Am I overgeneralizing? Am I mind reading? Is this an all or nothing thought? How truthful and accurate is this thought? Then take a step back and consider the accuracy of the thoughts as though you're speaking with your best friend. After you've challenged your negative self-talk, intentionally practice using a more constructive inner voice with more positive tones. Say things like, circumstances aren't favorable right now, but I believe in my ability to adjust. I've adjusted to changes before, and things have been okay. I am fine. I got this. It's also been found helpful to address ourselves in the third person by using he or she or referring to ourselves by name. Research has found that using our name instead of saying I during moments of inner dialogue can create useful psychological distance and help us think more objectively about our responses and our emotions. That's whether we're thinking about the past, present, or looking into the future. This practice can also be helpful with reducing stress and anxiety, and with moving us forward with greater perspective, a sense of calm, and increased confidence. It's true, having automatic positive self-talk can be difficult. While negative self-talk may come naturally, constant destructive inner dialogue can impact our mood and may result in stress, anxiety, or depression. Before things become that severe, it's important to seek professional care. Thankfully for you, Memphis-Shelby County Schools has resources in place to help with your mental health related concerns. If needed, Methodist EAP can be contacted at 901-683-5658 to schedule an appointment, or at 800-880-5658 for a 24-hour crisis telephone response. They provide services for yourself and anyone in your household. Appointments can also be scheduled with me, either in person at 130 Flicker Street or virtually. Just call 901-416-6079 to make an appointment for yourself or for your dependents. And if ever help is needed when other resources are unavailable, the National Crisis Hotline can be utilized 24/7 by dialing 988 or texting HOME to 741-741. Again, I am Dr. Kenesha L. Moore, your psychology postdoctoral fellow at the Family Care Clinics, where we aim to provide you with the best possible holistic health care. Thank you for tuning in to The Doctor Is In. Y'all have a great one.